That blueprint you found was for a new type of infantry turret, codenamed RC-1. Real next-gen shit. Digging a little deeper, I got word of a specially charted train headed into the Pentagon. I've hacked the rail network, and they think they've stopped
The item.
a glitch in the switches. 3 rail cars.
Fane,
One has the hardware.
finish your
The other
dialogue.
2 have its ammo.
Right now.
It all sells, but your priority is the turret. They won't be expecting you.
They won't be expecting you. Hey, how's it going, everybody? You can call me Snippy, and welcome back to Payday 2. The last video did really, really well, so I'm doing another one. And I decided, what should I do after Shadow Raid? I was gonna do, like, I'll do jewelry store, diamond store, and I don't know if there's a third jewelry one. But I decided, you know what? No. I'm gonna do transport train heist, because it's the hardest one, in my opinion, to stealth. You just put the right song on, which turned off the banger BGM in this part. I mean, listen to that. It's so good. It's... What song is this called in game? I don't actually remember. Maybe I'll show it at the end. I don't know. Anyway, let's get started. And I'm recording this before the inevitable multiple attempts it takes, so I guess successful Snippy will see you next, unless I do this first try. Whee!
You need to get close.
Okay. So, we got a good spawn, I think. Oh wait, I don't think it actually matters. I think I thought it did for a while, but I realized recently that it doesn't. I've got a new pistol this time. I've got the 5.7. I don't know why actually. This is a... Oh my god. This was a... Why am I moving like that? Okay. This is a terrible idea. Oh my god. Okay. This is not a good pistol to use. I wanted to show off a little more of the Payday 2's stellar engine. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay. I need to calm down. I haven't done this heist in a while. This is like the polar opposite of Shadow Raid, right? It's something I had been doing like every other day for the past week. This is not something I've done in a while, so... Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna need to pull out all the stops here. Oh, you know why this takes so many attempts? Because I have a strat that is very dangerous, but very effective, and I'm gonna do it. So I guess if it doesn't work, when I fail, I'll jump cut to when it does. God damn it. Okay. So there's guards all around. Alright, I'm going for it. Drill. I'm gonna drill all of the doors. Every one of them.
Drilling. Here we go.
You might think, Snippy, what the heck are you doing? Are you insane? No, I just like to kill. I haven't said that in a long time. People might not know it's like a phrase I like to say. Now, it isn't mine. You know, it was originally something P-Bat said while he was sleep-deprived playing Minecraft. But that's fine. I think I like it. You know, I like that phrase. I think I resonate with that phrase a lot. You know? Oh my god. Okay, this guy is going to ruin everything.
Down.
It's not over. It's not over yet.
Anyone else?
It's not over yet,
some
baby.
Pizza? I'm sort of hungry. Just wondering.
I really want some
anyone's
pizza.
Ordering?
Keep him coming.
Sorry lads, my bad. I thought I saw a rat. I don't like rats. They freak me out.
We got it, guys. Okay, this attempt, we got it. All the doors are open. Plan worked. It only took 2 attempts for it to work. Now, will I fulfill the rest of the heist? I don't know. This is a really hard one, but we've got this settled. That's just shells, so we don't need to worry about it yet. the turret is in the first cart. And I bet there's a guy up here. Nope. Oh. The guys down there can see way more than you think they should be able to, but... Alright, hard drive placed. 2 minutes, we'll have ourselves the turret. Funny TF2 reference. And I'm gonna go get some body bags, because I'm out. And this is where I got caught last time, so let's not repeat that mistake. Looks like I got it in the bag. Alright, we are good. We are good. So I want to show off some of my strats with this level, because it's a really, really hard one. Like, honestly, Shadow Raid, I felt like, meh, who even needs this? Who needs a guide for Shadow Raid? But this, I mean, I never really marketed it as a guide anyway, but this is a much more difficult heist. And I showed you there how I open all the train car doors. I'd never open them on this side, ever. Because opening them on this side is way harder. There's all the guards over here. There's more places for them to stand still, I think, like on that end over there. And yeah, it's not good opening them on the other side, on this side. So open them on the other side, facing the boat extract. And hope that you get the boat extract. If you don't, it'll just take longer. But at least you'll have, oh my god, at least it'll be somewhat safer. Have I used any pagers? I have. Thank God they added that to the tab menu. And you don't need a HUD for it. Alright. Oh, this takes forever because I don't have the AI boosts. I forget. Man, for the record, like, for you guys, it'll be probably a lot easier because you're not, you know, handicapping yourself without the AI boosts. Because the AI boosts make you way more powerful. Way more potent. You know, you interact with things way faster and almost instantaneously. It's wonderful. I also messed up my first attempt. Oh my, I needed... I show it at the end. I don't need to talk about it, but... Man, my commentary was so good in that first attempt. It was such a good commentary. I have the new pistol this time. The 5.7. The 5.7 is interesting. Now, I kind of wanted to show off how broken it is. It can penetrate things. The 5.7 has penetration. The same amount of penetration as a sniper rifle. So, I don't want to test it because I don't want to use the pagers or fail the heist unnecessarily. But I'm pretty certain I can shoot through this entire train car that way. Like, down that way. And kill a person. Its penetration is ridiculous. And I think there's something to do with the engine. I actually think that used to be even better, and they nerfed it. So this might not even work. But, like, I bet right now I'd kill both of those guys. And maybe a third one in the distance. If I shot this pistol. Its only downside is its accuracy and ammo pickup rate. Besides that, the 5.7 is insanely good in this game. And it's good in stealth if you want to fail, because you'll shoot a guard through a wall and you won't be able to get to his pager. Now, if you're using Silent Assassin, the mod, which makes it so that, like, pagers don't even activate if you don't get seen by the guard, it is a cheat weapon, because you can just shoot through the walls and kill all the guards, and if they don't see another dead body or broken window, you can just clear the map, which is broken, and I don't like Silent Assassin, but also it's funny. I like to mess around with friends using it sometimes, because it's just hilarious. Just shooting through an entire building, and just, it's so funny. Just penetrating through all those walls, and just killing them with a dinky pistol. Killing the camera guy through all the walls, it's hilarious, you know? But yeah, I have to be very careful now. Okay, let's go along the top. Waking up. Okay. Yeah, just showing off my strategies. So we open the first door, and the reason you want to open the turret car first is because opening the turret car gives you access to the zip line, which you use to transport bags. So it basically helps you figure out... Oh my god, that was so dangerous! It helps you figure out which extract you're gonna have beforehand. Okay, and that makes things a lot easier. Dude, okay, don't come up here either, by the way. This is... I should not have come up here. It is so dangerous being on top of the train. It is so dangerous. Like, God, it's horrible. So don't do that. And normally I like to kill as many guards as I can that patrol over here, so we might do that in a second. And our extract's over there. Okay, great. Well, how we're gonna do this is simple. And it's actually good I didn't use any pagers, because I might want to use them over here instead. We're gonna take them one at a time, all the way, and we're gonna put the zipline over there. Actually, you have to put it over there.
Look out, God.
I recommend putting the zipline. If you get the boat extract, you can choose where to put the zipline, either this side or the other side. I recommend putting it on the side that has the majority of the shells. So, I mean, if the turret's in the center, then it doesn't matter where you put it. But
Watch out,
if you have both this, if you have the shells in the middle and that side, I'd put the zipline on that side. Is there even a zipline spot? Maybe I'm wrong. Is that not how it works? Actually, I don't know if that's how it works. If it
Look out,
If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's 2 spots. I don't think there is, actually. I'm remembering now. God, I wish I had that strat so I could show it. But
on patrol.
just if that's how it works, okay. Use the methodology of, okay, the shells are in the middle and they're on this side. Okay, I'll put the zipline on this side. And then you should be fine, okay? That zipline will take the bags around here, which is pretty damn nice. I gotta say, it's pretty nice. But yeah, we're gonna... This is basically just gonna take forever now, moving bags. That's really the bulk of this heist. Getting those doors open is the hard part. Because if you don't have multiple people, you only have 2 ECMs and a key card. So you're basically taking a gamble on whether or not you can stealthily open all the doors you need. Because, you know, each train car has 2 doors on one side, so there's 4. And only one of those doors, or sets of 2 doors, leads to the vault side. So you're kind of taking a gamble, and I should probably kill these people, because I'm gonna need to deal with them later. But if I need to do that later, I'll do it later. I'm not gonna make any rash decisions right now, because it'll mess everything up. I just hate this. Okay, so this is... I'm gonna just do this. I don't know why. I guess to show it. I swear to God, if I die doing this... It'll probably be better for me if I do, because then I can show the other zipline, but... You can jump across this. Now, I don't... In the ghost skill tree, there's these 2 perks at the beginning, at like the bottom. It's like... It's... Of the first 2 rows in ghost in the center, there's 2 skills... There's... 3 skills. The one that reduces concealment is irrelevant, so just the other 2 of those 3 give you speed, I think. Movement speed, stamina, something like that. I put them on every single perk, every single skill tree I ever make, because they make you actually move faster than a turtle. So with those and the suit, you can jump across this and spam space to climb up the cliff. And it's a lot easier going this way, okay? It's a lot easier going that way. It's dangerous. You need to be sprint jumping. It's very dangerous. It's very scary, but you can cross that way if you have a suit and those 2 movement skills. I showed them in the last video. Without, I didn't really show them in particular. I showed my whole tree, so that doesn't really help explain any better. Anyway, let's set up the zipline, and we'll start the hard drive hack here. Because the sooner I start it, the less time I'll have to wait for it later. And now these people are annoying me again. Okay, it's actually clear up here this time. I'm just gonna run for it. I'm just gonna gun it. I'm just gonna gun it. I think that's probably how you should handle going over that, if you do. Okay. That was... Dude. Holy shit-a-moly. That was insane. Please, I bet that guard's gonna come over. No, he's just gonna stand there. I don't know if you need to bag these bodies. I think I remember for a long time I never really did, and I was fine. I'm gonna leave them there. No, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. It's not worth failing. God, I want to show, like, shortcuts, though, and stuff that you guys can use to make it easier on yourself. I guess I probably shouldn't really worry that much about failing. It's just I don't want to have to... I don't have to redo the recording, because I'm just going to jump cut to the next attempt. I don't know. Maybe I should take these risks.
It's a guard.
Because it has no inconvenience to you, only me. I don't know. It is a tough decision. It is a tough decision to make. Does the completion matter as much as the guide? Or maybe just my gameplay? I don't know what to focus on. You know, you think I'd know that. You think I'd consider that sooner. Please. This is the worst one. This is easily the worst one. Come on. Okay. We're good. That resets the timer, by the way. I have Bane's voice lines off so I could commentate better. But that's when he would say, "Oh, guys, they blocked my connection. You gotta hack the boxes by cutting the wire." That's how you hack. Alright. Last turret part. And then we can just focus on the shells. And it really is just moving bag by bag at that point. But yeah, this area kind of sucks, man. This is definitely the worst of the two bag drop-offs. I recommend... I mean, you can't control it. It's random which one gets picked. But if you get this one, good luck, man. It is tough. Oh, yeah, package. It is really, really tough to do this one. You have to be very stealthy with every bag you move. Now, I could probably clear out this area a bit more by killing some of these guards like this guy. But I don't need to. I don't need to, you know? I don't need to, so I'm gonna play it slow. Even though it might mess me up later. Okay, now we want to jump across, because we already got all the turret parts. So yeah, I recommend like jumping down on this lip before doing it. That way you don't fall off, because the reason it's hard is because you'll sprint and then you'll fall, so you won't get the jump. So you want to make sure you have... You want to make sure that you get your jump off. That's the most important thing, and you don't need to crouch for it either. I was doing it as I can, and it's relatively safe behind this box, I think. It should be. This area is a little dangerous. I actually think a guy up top might be able to see your bags in that. I'm not sure. Yeah, this one is a lot less scientific than the Shadow Raid one. But I mean, what do you expect? This is what you get with this heist. This is a really difficult and brutal stealth heist because it's not really well suited to it. You know what I mean? Like the best design you have here is being able to walk up these beams to evade people on either end, and then stay back. I would say using this top area, but there's always a guy up here. And that civilian is very annoying. I have one body bag, but I still have my case, though. I still have plenty of body bags. But I'm gonna... Oh, I almost just fell. That's another thing about this game's engine. When you walk off of an edge, it auto-moves you. Okay, it didn't there. I had to sneeze. Fuck! Okay. Look at those Minecraft blocks. Okay. There's a god. There's a god. Oh, god damn you. Yes, we wait. Yeah, that's how this goes. This heist is a pain in the ass. Can you open these doors from this side? No. So you have to drill them all over again if you want to open both sides, which you probably shouldn't, because you can also use these cars as safe places to hide. Like, if you hide in a corner, you'll be good. Just remember that there's an invisible fucking wall in this corner of the vault for no goddamn reason. Don't know who put that there, but you can't go in that corner. You have to go in this one. And if there's boxes, you can't go in that corner. You can't jump on them either. I don't know who designed that. Also, wow, you can look up this thing. That's where the cops break in the ceiling when they go loud. I think. I don't know. I haven't done this loud in a long time. And I don't know why you would. Oh, I don't know. Because it's very hard to stealth, that's why. Okay, let's start moving our shells. So over here, we have our shells. Boom. You just pick them up. Look, man, don't do it. That was not the best thing to do ever. Out of all the things out there that you could do, that was not a good one. That's when I should have used my pistol, because he wouldn't have gone flying. And if he went flying, and the guy up there was there, if there was a guy up there, I would have just got fucked over. But we're lucky. It's good though that we killed that guy, because we need as little guards patrolling this spot as possible, honestly. Because we're going to be moving 20 damn bags through here to this zip line. Thankfully, I don't see it if it's on the zip line, which that would make this game a lot harder, to say the least. I also think that you don't need to repeat hacks. So if you need to cut a box's wire, I think you only need to do it once per box. So I don't think that last one will even get interrupted, because I think I've already cut every box's wire already.
Stay back.
I want to kill the civilian, but I also don't. I mean, I kind of really do. I have the body bags, and I don't. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Careful now.
Holy shit, there's a guard right there. Oh my god. Okay, because I only have one pager left, right? And there's probably only these 2 civilians left anyway. So I may as well use my body bags on it, right? That's all it costs. The money it costs from killing civilians is nothing. It is not even worth recognizing. So, like, don't worry about that. Also, this spot... No, this doesn't have a visible wall. It's just... This has a box in the way. I feel like there's only like 2 civilians left. So that's why I felt like using a body bag on one of them. And if I have 3, that means I can use all my body bags. And I shouldn't... If I kill a 4th person, I lose. Because that 4th person has to be a guard, and I'm out of pagers. Which means I wouldn't even get to bag him anyway, because he'd have a pager that I'd fail for answering, because I'm out of pagers. I hope that was a suitable explanation for my stealth stratagem. But yeah, I've always really liked solo stealth in Payday 2. I remember when, like, before I actually had the game, it was like, damn, dude, he's doing stealth. First of all, stealth used to be really hard to do in general, because you didn't have multiple skill sets. You only had your one. So people put points in Ghost. They were literally like forever being like, yeah, I'm a ghost. I go in stealth, and you can't really take that back. I think you could refund points back in the day, but I think it cost millions of like spending cash. It was like expensive. Money was strapped back then. Now I have billions and nothing to use it on. And now respeccing your skill points and just messing with your skills is as easy as ever. It's literally just clicking the buttons on and off, toggling things on and off. It's pitifully easy now. There's like no thought behind it in a way. You could just mix and match anything you want. And you can just get way more skills nowadays than you used to be able to, because there used to be way more skills, but they all did very menial things, but you had to get them to unlock the higher tiers that did more useful things. I want to play an old version of Payday 2 at some point. I don't know how, if it's possible at all. I wish that it kind of was. Because it's archaic. It really was archaic. But as archaic as those systems were, I kind of really want to experiment with them now that I'm a more intelligent adult human being. And let's look at them, you know. There was a skill that gave you a higher chance at infamous items in the loot card drop at the end. There was a skill that just gave you more money. You had a money increase. There was a skill that made selling masks give you better returns. Who does that? Ah! Oh, this log has no collision. That is interesting. I did not know that. What's that red dot? This thing's disgusting. Oh, it literally has no collision. Okay, it actually, for real, has... Oh, it does there. What? I don't know. That is confusing, and I'm not going to question it. Some things are best left forgotten, just like Five Nights at Freddy's. So, there you go. This is one car freed of shells, and now I gotta do the other one, which is further away in the middle and more difficult to get to. Yeah, if you have the lake bags, the lake extract, it's a lot easier. Is it? Yeah, because you're on the side of the train car where you've mostly probably cleared the amount of guards there is. But I have to go on the other side, and there's more people on that side. But there's 10 bags per train car, and you need 20. Back in the day, you didn't need the shells at all. Back in the day, the shells would fucking explode if you threw them like this. They would blow up and be deleted and make, I'm assuming, make a lot of noise. Now, I'm saying assuming they make a lot of noise. Because the way this game's engine works, okay, maybe this is really just me making things up at this point. But I know when you use a flamethrower in stealth, it's really, really loud. Almost the entire map gets instantly alerted and hears it. And I don't know why, because it doesn't really make that much noise. It's like a little... I imagined at first that they just didn't set a noise parameter for like the fire for flamethrowers. Realistically, it's probably just that it technically doesn't have a suppressor, so it's not suppressed.
God on patrol.
But I don't know. I guess fully suppressing it would be too much, and they didn't want to make a quiet gun modifier, so instead they just had it, it's either suppressed or it's not. And it is not, because it's a flamethrower, so it's gonna be as loud as any other gun. But the sound it makes does not make you think that it'd be as loud as it actually is when it comes to detection radius. Now, you can use this for good if you're using like the panic skill or whatever, where civilians stay down if you make noise with your weapon. So if you want to, for example, not kill any civilians on the bank heist stealth on the bank heist, you can just get them all down and have like an assault rifle, or I guess a flamethrower, and just shoot every now and then. Every time you see one of their exclamation points, or their question marks turn into an exclamation point, you just shoot and they get back down on their own, which is pretty useful for that specific scenario. However, I don't care about killing civilians in this game because I have billions of dollars, and every heist I do gives me millions, so I would have to kill hundreds of civilians to ever not break even. And that's not possible unless you restart the heist and do that, just killing civilians over and over and over. I wonder how long it would take for you to do that. Like if you went on like Big Bank and just farmed the infinitely respawning civilians. I wonder how long it would take to drain your wallet of cash in this game. It would be a really stupid idea, especially since you can just literally restart your account, or well, that deletes your infamy though, and that's I can't imagine doing that anymore. Not when there's 100 levels of it or more. Sorry, I had a coffee here and I have not been drinking it. We're almost done though. All we gotta do is move the bag. We're really close to being done. There's only 2 more in here. The problem is that now these guards are in the way of what we need. And you can actually also hide up in this, by the way. You can also hide up here. But I don't think it helps you. I don't think it helps you. I think if there's a guard on the walkway, he'll still see you regardless, so. I don't know what the point of that is. Oh, another thing about this heist in Loud. There's so many snipers on this heist, and they're really far away. So again, this is a really, really difficult heist in Loud. So if you really want that like death sentence completion, do it in stealth. It's hard stealth, but it's way harder Loud because of the amount of snipers. Okay, so that's my recommendation to you. And I think I might do death sentence Loud videos, maybe, because those are actually impressive. The stealth, it's really just a tagline along the stealth. It's not very impressive to do death sentence stealth, because the only difference is, oh hey, there's as many guards as like overkill, and there's cameras that are immune to damage, but that's a thing in Mayhem and above, so it's not even exclusive to death sentence. Oh, okay. So it being death sentence doesn't have much of a bearing besides the amount of money you're making. Unless you're on Shadow Raid or Murky Station. Murky Water guards do get significant health boosts on death sentence. But if you are not detected, you will insta-kill anybody in the game in stealth. You have like a massive damage multiplier unless that enemy sees you. Or I guess it's more of like a defense multiplier on them. Their guard is literally down, so it shouldn't really even matter. Wow, how was he seeing me there? Okay. Be careful, dude. Be careful in this spot. This spot sucks. But look at, there's 2 here. I only have 1 pager. If I could just kill them both, this would be a lot simpler. And okay, there's 3. Yeah, that's... Why am I doing this? That was not smart. I kind of want to kill this guy. It saves me a headache. If I can't blast him over the wall, though. Okay, I got it. Last pager.
It's all good. No problem whatsoever.
Last pager.
Control.
Okay.
Roger. Over and out.
Please let me bag this. I feel so horrible. I'm not. What the fuck is happening down there? He swore, not me. Okay, YouTube. I'm a good boy. Yeah, this is not gonna be safe. Oh, I should put... Oh, I don't have trip mines. I had trip mines on the one that I messed up. Not now. Okay, put that back there. Now I can move the shells. I don't think it's safe to put them here.
Look out, God.
I don't know, man. It's scary. It's scary doing this. Because if I mess up, I think the truck will leave if it goes loud. I'm not sure, actually. It might not. You think I'd... in Shadow Raid, I knew everything. Okay. I don't know everything about this heist. But here's my successful attempt. It didn't actually take that many attempts. I say, only having 4 of 20 bags. And still very capable... being very capable of failing still. Especially with the recklessness I am pulling off right now. By just going through the center of that. Which now has a guard in it. The center of the lumber walls. Yeah, this sucks, man. This heist is dangerous. It is deadly. It is monstrous. It is scary. It is very difficult, but it's also very profitable. That's the thing. You get a lot of XP from this heist, and also a lot of money. Because you have 20 bags that are worth on death sentence, 483k, right? Yeah, 483 times 20. And then the turret parts were very, very expensive. They were, I don't know how many, but they were millions at least. 1, 2, maybe 2 million. Which is very, very, very good. I mean, we already have a 10 million take. Right, and that's the total we've secured. So the turrets must be like 3 million, honestly. If anything. Perhaps. And I have 11 bags secured. And these ones are 483,000. So subtract 3 from that bag secured. Subtract 483,000 times 9, and you have the amount, the total amount of each turret bag. And if you subtract, if you divide that by 3, you get the price of 1 turret bag. All right, jump cut. Very brief from an interruption, but I have recovered, and the game is now lagging because I tabbed out and back in. Actually, I have a mod that adds a Windows borderless option, but it doesn't seem like it works as well anymore. It seems to lock my cursor still, so you have to do Control-Alt-Delete in order to get access to it, and it might make the game less stable, which might lead to my game crashing, which might lead to me having to redo the entire fucking heist for the video, just so I can finish it. I mean, it would be good if I did mess up, because I could show the other strats, but this is the hardest of it, and I feel like the same strategies apply. So, if you can't figure out, you know, the better, safer way to go, then I don't know. Actually, I guess I could still give you some advice that I do know. Like, the guards that down in that area, there's a lot of them, and they will see you when you don't expect it. So be very fucking careful, okay? Now, like, I guess the upside is, once you secure all the bags on the zip line, they are in a place where once you get down to them, the guards will no longer be a threat. So that's the difference. When you use this zip line, you still have to be very stealthy even when you move the bags. But when you move the bags to the boat, you don't need to be stealthy. You can As long as you get down there safe, which is very hard because the guards in that lower area are plentiful, hawk-eyed, they see you through the grass and bushes. But if you get through them, then you're home free, basically. And it's just a matter of juggling the bags to the boat, and you're done. This one is a lot more actively, like, you need to stay stealthy in this one, actively. So there you go. That's my advice if you do get the other, the boat extraction, okay? It's easier, but just don't take it for granted. Don't lower your guard until you're actually down by the bags. And I still could be wrong, so still be careful. I'm not 100% certain because I'm not looking at it right now. But there you go. That's the strat. All right, and this, I think it's safe to say I've got this. I could ECM rush the end at this point, even if they saw me. I could, you know, in 60 seconds, I could definitely get these bags out and get to the extraction. Oh my god. I'm not super worried, but I'm still gonna be careful and try to do it properly anyway. And, yeah. Oh my god, okay. Oh. Okay, last bag. Last bag. I was gonna do a funny Bane voice line, but I'm a little scared. Well, I'll do one of my favorite voice lines. That's called Bile Death. I don't know what... If somebody could tell me what heist Bile dies in, it can die in, I will be eternally grateful. Because in my 1,500 hours... 1,500 hours of game time, doing all these other heists and crimes... Well, I haven't done that many crime sprees, but... I have never seen Bile die in my life. I don't even think the wiki talks about Bile Death at all. When do you hear that? When do you hear this? When do you ever hear that? When do you ever hear that voice line in this game? Is it cut? There is cut stuff in the voice mod that I have. Like nightclub rock music where it goes, raise your hands if you love electric guitar! And it starts playing rock music. It's so fucking funny, but it might be copyrighted, so I don't want to do it. And, I don't know, man. It's fucking hilarious. And we did it! That's the train heist, everybody. There you go. Contract pay, bag loot. That's pretty good. Almost 3.6 mil is a lot. That's like a great shadow raid. That's like the amount of money you get from a really lucky shadow raid with like 3 artifacts. That's pretty good. Oh, plus armor. So yeah, that's pretty damn good. And the XP too. Man, my infamy bonus is huge. That XP is alright. It's not that crazy, honestly. But yeah, there you go. I had 70% accuracy. I killed 7 people. I survived, and I like the Raven shotgun. I killed 3 civilians, and I got some packages and 2 coins. And now we get my skin of the day. What skin am I gonna get in this video, guys? Drop a like if it's a gold. It's not gonna be a gold. It's never gonna be one. Hey, it's a purple. I mean, that's the best you're probably ever gonna get, because these are worse than opening CS cases. These are worse than opening collection packages in CS. Also, every skin in this game is worth 3 cents. Even the golds are like, they're like $50, but if you look at the buy orders, which are what people actually buy them for, it's like $3. So you're not gonna be striking it rich in Payday, I don't think. And the skins don't even really look that good, in my opinion, in this game. I think it's something to do with just the way the models look. Anyway, that's it. That's the video. There you go. I'm gonna show you the movement skill just to make sure we're on the same page. If you really don't know what I'm talking about, you should put these 2 in every single skill tree you make. These 2. Duck and cover and parkour. How can I not remember that? Duck and cover basic. I'm not saying to ace them, right? Just do them like that, basic. Because you get 10% movement speed, 20% while moving up ladders. You rarely ever see those, but I guess it helps. It helps on the, what's it called? Day 2 of the biker heist really much, because there's a lot of ladders on that one. And that heist you want to do really quickly, especially for crime sprees, because you can just kind of blitz through them. But this is very good. Stamina, sprints fast. You sprint faster. Your stamina regens more efficiently. I recommend you get those 2 basic on every single build you ever make. All right, just saying. I mean, you don't need it, but you know it's good. And yeah, that does it, I guess. Also, I guess this, so you can throw bags further. I already went through that last video though, so I'm just going through it again in case you didn't get it. And this video, I got to show you why the body bag case is good, because you get extra body bags. And again, I'm gonna say it again, because don't get cleaner aced, because the only way you'll even have 2 body bag cases is if you make it your primary. And I don't know, there might be some instances where that's useful. There might be, but you're probably gonna want the ECM jammers. Okay, unless you're super confident, and even I'm not that confident, I would rather have 2 ECM jammers than 2 body bag cases. There's like a few heists, maybe ones where you kill a lot of civilians, where you'd want that many body bags, but any other heist, you can only kill 4 guards. And you start with 2 body bags. This gives you another, you have 5. You're not gonna use 5 on most maps. So to need 8, you better be, I don't know what you'd be doing where you need 8 body bags on your person. You have 8, I think, if you include the asset body bag case, which almost every level has. So you don't need to bring 2 yourself, you know, on any heist. And it doesn't even matter how many people you have, because there's not any more guards to kill, and there's not any more civilians to kill, no matter how many people you have. So yeah, there you go. The armor bag is a meme. Don't wear that in stealth, because ideally you don't get caught, so you shouldn't need to put armor on. And if you have the suit equipped, this does literally nothing, because you're just putting your suit that you're already wearing on a second time, which I'm surprised you can do that. That blows my mind. Can you have 2 armor bags? No. And obviously sentry guns. You might think, oh, suppressed sentry gun. It's suppressed. It's stealthy. Don't put a sentry gun down in stealth. I mean, it's funny. It'll be really funny. The same way bringing a rocket launcher will be funny. You're not supposed to be killing multiple people in stealth. You only can kill 4 guards. I'm not gonna re-explain everything to you. It's funny, and you understand it. And maybe in another video I'll show off Piercer a bit. Maybe I'll do a bank heist. That's one. No, bank heist is so boring. Oh, whatever. That was train heist stealth, everybody. Really difficult, but I got it done. It only took a few attempts, and I got the pretty bad RNG, and I still managed to do it just fine. There you go. Just that one will take you trial and error. It'll take you multiple attempts, unless you have multiple people. If you have multiple people, you can open all the train cars easily, and you know you'll have ECMs to spare. You know, it'll be a lot easier that way. But if you're doing it solo, I feel like you just have to do the drill run and hope you get lucky. And I did. And I don't recommend drilling the other side. Just drill the side I did. You should be fine. Eventually. If you just want that completion, it's worth it. If you want farm money, it's pretty decent, and it's a change of pace from Shadow Raid. But it's really difficult, and it can go wrong at any point in the heist. At the start, immediately you can go wrong. It can go wrong even when you're moving the bags at the very end. It is a difficult heist, and I don't really recommend it unless you just want to have fun with it, or you want to do it for the completion. There you go. And then that's going to do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. You know I always come back. And while I have been snippy, you know I'll see you around.